Welcome everyone to Digitest. I am by name Adebayo Oluwaseun. I am the convener, the founder of Digitest. So I will be taking us on how to design 3D logo. 3D logo. There are different ways on how to design a 3D logo. So the first thing I would like to introduce to us is how to get your background. So for you to get your background, I will advise you go to Google. That's the best place to get your background. So let's type 3D, let's say glass background. So can you see some of this background that you can use for your logo? Can you see? So there are different options there. So you pick the one that will best suit your design. So let's check once more. So there are a lot of things. You may not put glass background. So let's see. Can you see? So you can actually search your preferred background on Google. So have that at the back of your mind. So let's search for window background. Window wallpaper background. Okay. So let's search for only window background. So if you know the name of the background the one you intend to use, you can search it out here. So that's the first thing. Get your background. Then after your background, okay, you may need some icon. So let's search, let me see circle PNG or circle icon. Can you see? So there are different icon you can select here, and if you want to use okay, let me use icon. So you can search for anything that will be useful for the design you have in mind to do. Okay, so let's search for auto parts. Auto. So can you see? So depending on what you have in mind to design, so as soon as you are done, if you need to remove background, you know how to remove background. So let me check to remove .bg. That's how to remove background. Then when you come here, you upload the photo or anything you want to remove the background. So I want to believe you are following. So if you want to make it transparent, you want to remove background of that particular something, then you use this to remove the background. So let's just test this. Okay, we are removing background of this. Can you see? So the background have been removed, so I can only use this icon in my design. So let's go to Pixel Lab. That's how to get background and icon that you can use for your design. So let's open our Pixel Lab. This is the last work we did. So we're going to let's open it. So these are Pixel Lab. So I want to design something related to what we saw earlier. So let me quickly show us what we have in mind to design. So this is our inspiration. This was designed a few minutes ago. So this is our inspiration. So let's go back to our Pixel Lab. So from here, let me remove this so that I start from the scratch. So this is just a plain something. So I come to the text, look at the A at the bottom. Now click on text, you double click. So I want to put N. So N. So I will come here to font. So let me work with. I want to increase the size, then I'll bring it here. So the next thing, you can change the color. Let's say to black. So then I'll work on the font. So you select the font. I already have my fonts, some installed for font. So let's see this. So let me work with this. So this is N. Now I want to duplicate this. How do you duplicate? You are still on this A icon. Can you see? So I'm going to duplicate. Then here I'm going to change it to how. Yours might be anything. So we are still maintaining the same same font. So I'm going to bring this here, and I'll make sure it's aligned very well. Okay, so we want to join it together. We want to join both something, we want to bring it together. Then we come here, look at the layers at the top right, look at it. Can you see? So for you to join it together, look at down part of this place, look at it, you click here, then you select the two, then you do what? You click here. Are you sure you want to merge the selected objects? Then you click on what? Okay. So can you see? So they are now together. So that's the first step in our design. So you want to import our icon. Your icon may be anything. So I am using a particular icon that I have already worked on. So this is the icon I'm working with. So I'm going to bring it here. Can you see? Wow. So I'm going to decide to reduce the size of this so that I can fully fit into here. Wow, okay, that's perfect. So the next thing to do is to join everything together. You see it's separate, so I want to bring it together. You come to the top right here. So you come down here, look at the option here, you click, then you select the two. After selecting, are you sure you want to match? Yes, I want to. So everything is now together. Can you see? Can you see? So I'm going to bring it here to the side here. So the next thing we need to do is to open a text again. Then you erase it. Then okay, and okay, let me put an hyphen, NR logo, NR logo. So I want to increase the size. Okay, so let me work on the font. So let me work on the font. Okay, so this font is okay. So let me, so we'll still work on the size. So now let's look at our inspiration. So the next thing is best craft design. So we'll go back here. So let's change it to black, the color to black. Yours might not be black. So what I need to do is to duplicate it. You come here, copy. So then you double tap what you just copied. So best craft design. Are you getting it? So then bring it down here. So I need to reduce the size. Maybe I'm falling. So the next thing to be done here is to join it together so that it will be on the same platform. So we come here again, then we click here, then we select the three. Are you sure you want to match? Yes. Wow, I think it's making more sense now. It's making more sense. So now that they are together, we need to work on it. So let's take it here. So we are going to, okay, so let's go to the 3D shape, 3D option. So we need to work on it, the depth. So the dark, okay, let's leave it at 30. Rotation, X rotation, S rotation, okay, S rotation, let's leave it at, let's see, let's look at Y rotation. Okay, I think to be okay this way. Okay, so let's adjust it a little. Okay, okay, so let's take it down to 40. Z rotation. So so the next thing we will do is to, so let's go back to our 3D settings. Okay, I think okay, it's okay this way. Okay, let's leave it at 40. That's Y axis. So 3D shape. Okay, Y rotation. I think we've done that. Okay, let's return this one back to Z rotation. Let's return it back to 0. Let's check some other options. So this intensity, shadow. Okay, so let's go to stroke. Wow, So I think this is also looking good also. So you can see different strokes we can apply. Can you see different strokes that we can apply? So let's leave it to white. So let's go back to the 3D. So we want to okay. Okay. Shadow. So inner shadow. So let's come back here. So we want to put the background. So which background should we use? So let's come here. Here you can see. Then from gallery, okay, so let's try this background. Wow. So we need to adjust this so that it can fit in perfectly into the background. Okay, can you see? Just try and check the line. Okay, can you see? So we can still adjust the 3D something so that it will. Okay, so let's check the 3D. So all these features are for you. Let's check the Y axis. So it should be this way. So I don't want you to be stereotypic. You can actually decide to go the way, have your own design, have your own pattern, have your own background, but the whole essence is for you to get the basis so that with it you can design anything you wish to design. So from strokes, so let's see other design. Okay, black. So can you see? So actually from here you can try out a whole lot. So 3D shape, can you see? So you can still try out a whole lot of possibilities here. Can you see? So that is that about that. So thank you for joining us, and before we go, let me change the background to something else. Okay, I want to change the background. Okay, can you see? Can you see? So let's check another background. Let's see. So many things here. So all you need to do is to what? Adjust it to fit into the background. Let's try this background also. Is it the best? So let's check another background. So this is another background. Can you see? So let's try another background. Let's try this background. So if you're not okay with it, you can adjust it to your taste. So you can try different background and stick to the one that will give you a perfect job that your customer will like, that your customer will appreciate. So let's try this white and yet let's see. This is not the best. So we've talked about how to get your background. So getting your background should not be a problem even at this stage, because you've been taught how to get your background. So just trying to sort out some background here. Okay, so there are some backgrounds that can be useful. So thank you for joining us in this training.